phone in front of me, okay? I'm gonna throw it in the air. If it lands on the right side, that's heads.
Wait, what your phone?
This side tails,
What your
okay?
phone? You don't have quarters?
Carlos is going to go second. Jose is going to go first, okay? Candidates, are we prepared? Are we ready? How about the voting base out here? Are we ready?
I don't know if she recorded it too. Yeah, she recorded too.
All right, everyone. As a reminder, as he's doing his speech, please be quiet. Try not to react to too much as he's talking.
Sorry.
Okay? And be respectful. Cheer for your candidate that you want instead of putting down the other. All right? Sound good with everyone? Thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, he found one.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jose Arenas from the city of San Antonio in the great state of Texas. Tonight we will be discussing immigration, healthcare, and crime. Let's start with immigration. One problem with immigration right now is the separation of families at the borders. How I would address that is to evaluate those separations on a case-to-case basis so that we separate the separations that need to be done because of crimes committed from the separations that are unjust, so that those people that are suffering the unjust separation will no longer be separated. We will evaluate their criminal record. If they have criminal records, then they will be separated. But that's how we know the good families from the bad families. If they have no criminal record, by all means, they will stay in the United States of America. That's how the asylum process will work as well. If they have a criminal record, they will be denied. But if they have clean, they will be allowed into the United States of America to pursue a better life. That is what America is about. America was built on immigration. Since we've had people from Europe and China. Crime. We will have stricter gun laws, but they will not be such that no one can have them. The only major attributes to gun laws will be that the owner cannot purchase a gun if they have had past episodes of aggression or a possible mental disorder. Thus, they will not qualify for the gun ownership. I will also do a lot of investment in our criminal system so that police officers get paid more. They have more training, more quality training. More police officers and supervision of our citizens means less crime. We all want less crime. Healthcare. I will also push a huge push of money into healthcare. We need better hospitals. We need better resources in our hospitals. We need people in our hospitals that are qualified to do their job. Healthcare will be government-based due on income. You will only pay a certain amount of your medical bill due to your income. If you have a high income, then you will pay a little more. But if you're a person from a low-income family, or you yourself have a low income, you will pay less for the medical treatment. Thank you.
So now we're going to have 3 minutes with questions, or maybe time for about 2 questions, all right? So 3 minutes, okay? So we'll take questions from the crowd. Does anyone have a question?
Sir, in the green.
Speaking of the immigration, you said anybody with like a past criminal record. What if it's a super small criminal record, like a parking ticket, let's say?
So that's why I
Would
said
you
it would
still
be.
not allow them to go ahead?
Yes, that's why I said it would be evaluated on a case-to-case basis. By criminal record, I mean strong, aggressive criminal records like armed robbery or robbery in the first place. Because if it's like a traffic incident, it's not really going to prevent you from being in the United States of America. We want to help as many people as we can, as long as they will not harm the people that are already within the United States. Yes?
What will you do to address illegal immigration?
So this is why I'm trying to reform our current separation of families case and asylum case. That's why I said anyone will be allowed in the United States of America, as long as they don't have a strong criminal background. If they have criminal background, they have no business here in the United States of America. We want to help people that really need the help, that they really need the resources that the U.S. has to offer.
All right, when you're called on, please stand up, say your name and where you're from.
I'm Crystal Sanchez from Arizona. How would you help the environment?
Environmental issues, I want to switch from coal to wind power. If you do research on wind turbines, you will see that they are way more efficient than coal. One day, and we all know, one day all of our coal and our oil is going to go. And if we start implying those wind turbines and more hydraulic green energy, we will be set for the future. There will be no economic crash if we start our green movement. Next. Yes.
What would you do to improve conditions in the immigrant detention centers?
The question was, what will you do to improve the situation in immigrant detention centers?
In my increase in budgeting for crime, I'm increasing the budget that Homeland Security has. Homeland Security is in charge of those detention centers. With that increase in the budget, that means those detention centers will be funded to have more resources so that the people staying in those detention centers are not going through bad conditions, but good conditions.
One more question.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I'm Noyan from Arizona. This is not like a question, but it's like I'm asking you, what is your opinion on building a wall between Mexico and the U.S.? Like,
Building a wall and creating a physical barrier is not necessary. The only reason it is being built right now is because of the legal immigration problems we have. Since we have people coming in illegally, we can't sort them out from the people that really need the help and the people that are criminals, like drug dealers, human trafficking. That's why by opening our borders to more, with the less requisites for asylum, by separating the good people from the bad people, we will no longer need a physical barrier. The increase in budget for the Homeland Security will put more patrol out in the border so that they can stop the actual bad guys, while the good people are going through our offices and getting registered. Thank you very much for your time. Good night.
Next up, we have the finalists representing the Blue Party.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Carlos Torres, as you can all see. What I believe in is for the people, with the people. Now, I know that all this looks really fancy, and I want to connect with more with you guys. So I'm gonna come down here. I know I'm gonna scream, but just pay attention, okay? So the reason why I believe that I'm better for this, that I'm suitable, is because I am a person of the people. I was born in a low-income family and have been trying as hard as I can to get to where I am. Thanks to all the help of my fellow citizens and fellow family members, I have made it to the point where I am now. Thanks to all this hard work, I know I can understand not only the people in the high end, but the people in the low end. I believe, like I said, in the people. But for that to happen, I trust you guys, and you guys trust me. So like I said, I'm not gonna tell any lie or anything because I trust you all, and you're all gonna be the same. So things that I'm gonna do, basically based on immigration, would be to first put a stop to family separations. Family separations is something that I've gone through that is so tough to deal with because you lose people that you love in little bit amounts of time. So ways to do this would be by the way, there's a lot of people right now, like companies that are not getting enough of what they should be doing. Like for example, they're not paying taxes that they should be paying to help the country overall. So what I'm gonna do is make them pay again so everybody can be equally and make all that money that's being wasted used on every single system that we can. Another thing would be like ICE camps. There's things like, for example, right now, ICE that are keeping people for more than 3 months when they should only keep them for 2 days. And that's something I'm gonna stop with the money to increase security. Another thing that I wanna focus on is the environment. We are getting really, really bad shape of the world. And right now, according to scientists from Berkeley, we have 15 years before we can go back. So what I'm gonna do is re-sign the treaty that Trump got us out of that connects us to the whole world. What this treaty does is that it keeps the whole world united and makes everybody contribute to keep the world safer and even better. Lastly, crime. A way to be able to solve all of this is to, like I said, get all the money from funding so that all of the people that are going to struggle don't have to pay much. That way, we're all contributing the same as we all should. For crime, we could pay for better security, better training, and have the people organize more. Now, if I could hear you say, what is it?
For the people, with the people, for the people, with the people, for the people, with the people, for the people, with the people.
Now, if I can have anybody that's gonna ask a question, step up here or up here, depending what side they're on.
Wait, you mean like on like the side? Yeah. So I'm concerned about where you're gonna get all this money, where you're gonna put it.
Okay, so the money right now, we're using about $5.6 million or billion dollars in like companies that are really high that aren't paying enough money due to right now. The current one, Trump released a bill that ended up making companies not have to pay taxes because they were already paying the bills. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have to use my power as the president to be able to post that and bring back the way it went before from YouTube. So that way, all of them are paying taxes contributing to the economy, and we use all that money that we don't have right now that is being contributed to us to be able to put into all of this.
So you're gonna put it into all of this rather than paying off like debts?
Yes, because right now with debt, there's no difference. We're slowly paying. It's like, for example, if you buy a car, you're not going to buy it right away and not worry about everything that you're paying at the same time. You're slowly paying it away, but at the same time, you're focusing on what you have that's important. And right now, the people's important to me right now. So I have to keep security safe. Yes, I know we have a debt, but we're slowly paying it slowly with time and time alongside with all the good precedents that are taking in. So that's why that is my time.
Is there any other questions?
You please stand up.
Oh my god.
What's your name?
I can touch it.
Okay, so she asked, what would I do for people that want help with a criminal background? My answer to this is that people that have a criminal background, as have stated before by precedents and law, is that we can't basically help everybody who has a criminal record, but we can help those who are being treated unfairly. What I mean by this is that there are a lot of people who have been getting like robberies, for example, stealing a candy from a store and they get caught. It counts as already robbing, so that's a like crime that is considered even higher. Yes, I know that like stealing is not good, but for example, there are crimes that can be taken back as much as like how bad they were. Like people that have criminal records, I know that we are funding right now. The United States is already funding on jobs to be able to help them. Now, I'm not saying that there's not going to be enough jobs because there's a lot of jobs already in the fields or places where they don't necessarily like ask you for all your information. Those of us who have family that are immigrants know about this, and we all know that people that don't want to work in the fields is just because they aren't really trying enough. So first we would try to help with that because contributing to the fields would help the environment and the economy alongside with everything else. That way we can have everybody else contributing and people who are in trouble by not getting a job get at least a better thing. But not only that, we're still like getting some of the funding from that. And alongside, right now, since we are trying to join back what we had left or Trump had left for us, that's gonna save us at least $5 trillion that have not been used up because we're gonna be getting help like here. To make it simple, everybody else is gonna be paying up. Thank you very much.